Hello everyone. This session we are going to discuss about the fundamentals of data analytics. So this is the first module we are going to discuss what is data analytics, what are all the ways it is applicable in different industries and where and all we can use. We will discuss in detail about that. So what is data analytics? Do you think data analytics is important in today's business? Yes, it is very important. Data analytics is very important in almost all the business. Let me give one example. Around 15 years back, which mobile brand you know in India? We know that the brand name called Nokia. Nokia is one of the famous brand. In those days, around 15 years back and all, everyone used to buy Nokia only. Okay, so because they have more trust on that brand. And one more thing, so in those days and all, what happened? Uh, Instead of saying mobile, people used to say Nokia. That is the brand image they acquired in those days. They are the market leader in those days. They not only reached the urban areas or metro cities, also they reached the rural market also they reached, and they reached maximum level in their business. Not only in India, across the globe, they have the very good market in the mobile industry. So if that is the case, even the Nokia introduce half kg mobile also, the people they don't have any hesitation to buy the mobile because they have the good brand, they have the quality in that. So in those days and all, people used to buy Nokia only. They don't have other choices. Okay, if they have a new model, if they introduce in the new model, people wait and buy that particular model. So that is the brand image they acquired in those days. And now, what is the scenario of Nokia today in their business? Nokia is not there in the market nowadays. Okay, recently they introduced a few models also, but that model also not success in the market because they are not upgrade the product according to the trend in the market. So if we are not able to upgrade our product according to the trend, it is very difficult to sustain in the business. Okay, imagine that Nokia itself faced that problem. Emerging company or startup company, if they don't have analytics, it is very difficult to sustain in the business. You know, just 2 to 3 years back, the brand name called Oppo, Vivo, MI, Redmi, just 2 to 3 years back only they came into the market, but they reached maximum level in their business. This is completely because of because of understanding their trend. So nowadays, why they reached maximum level, how they reached maximum level? Because they identified the trend, they applied analytics, they identified the trend. Today's what is the trend when they are going to buy the mobile? What is the trend today? They look for more features and good quality, less radiation, good battery backup, more slim. Compared to all these features, they look for camera. Compared to back camera, they look for front camera for taking selfie. That is today's trend. So we need to upgrade our product according to the trend in the market. Then only we can able to survive in the business. Imagine that Nokia itself failed in their business. Emerging company or startup company, if they don't have analytics, it is very difficult to sustain in the business. So analytics is very important in almost all the industries. So what is data analytics? So data analytics is nothing but it is a process where we can convert raw data into meaningful information for taking better decision in the competitive business. That's why we go for data analytics. Data analytics is a process where we can convert raw data into meaningful information for taking better decision in the competitive business. That's why we go for data analytics. And another purpose is by using data analytics, we can predict the futuristic demand also. We can able to predict that. Okay, next quarter, what is the demand in the market? If we are able to identify at the early stage, we can able to meet their demand. In that way, we can increase the sales. So that is the power of analytics. With the help of data analytics, we can predict the futuristic demand we can able to predict. That's why we go for analytics. Okay, when we go for data analytics, these are all the main purpose of data analytics. The main reason we are going for data analytics is two purpose. One is to convert the raw data into meaningful information for taking better decision in the competitive business. Secondly, by using data analytics, we can predict the futuristic demand. We can able to predict that. That's why we go for data analytics. Why data analytics is so popular nowadays? Because we are generating large volume of data. Volume wise also very high. We are generating large volume of data, and varieties of data nowadays we have. Text data, numerical data, image data, okay, video data. We have varieties of data we have, and velocity of the data is also very high. So in all these ways, we are generating so much data. 90% of the data, whatever we have, is generated only in the last 2 years. Okay, 90% of the data. So these datas are coming from where? These big datas are coming from where? What is the source? So the big datas are coming from one of the sources, social media. Okay, social media is one of the major source. Okay, like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, blog, and all. These are all the major source. So social media is one of the major source nowadays. Facebook, Twitter, and all. For example, in before days and all, if you want to advertise your product or service, what we can do? We can go to media like television or radio, newspaper. From there only we will do the advertisement of our product or service. But nowadays, if you want to advertise your product or service, we have Facebook, Twitter, and all to reach the maximum number of people. So that is the one of the major source. Then LinkedIn. In before days and all, we apply the job through Naukri and Monster. But nowadays, LinkedIn profile is your resume nowadays. Okay, social media is one of the major source nowadays. Social media is one of the major source. Next, mobile devices also one of the major source nowadays. We are generating the data. For example, in before days and all, we used mobile only call and message purpose only. But nowadays, all the activities we can do it in the mobile itself. In before days, we used mobile only call and message. But nowadays, all the activities we can do it in the mobile. For example, if you want to order food, so we can download Swiggy or Zomato. We can use Swiggy or Zomato to order the food. So if that is the case, what happened? So once you order the food is coming to your doorstep. Okay, if that is the case, once the booking is confirmed, what happened? The app is sending messages to respective customer, respective delivery person. respective restaurant, respective app company, respective bank. One booking generates so much data. Okay, so mobile devices also one of the major source, and internet transaction. So internet transaction is one of the major source. Okay, nowadays online transaction, online purchase, banking transaction, everything we are doing in the online. Because of internet transaction also we are generating so much data. And network devices, sensor. Okay, these are all IoT device also we are generating so much data. The big data are coming from these are all the source. Social media, mobile devices, internet transaction, network device. These are all the major source. The big data are coming from these are all the sources only. Okay, so if that is the case, normal algorithm will not support. We need data analytics algorithm. That's why data analytics nowadays so popular. You know, in the year of 2010, we have only 800 exabytes, but now we have in the year of 2020, we have 40,000 exabytes, 50 times more than the data what we have already. That much data we generated now. Okay, so this is completely because of digitalization. Because of digitalization, internet is everywhere. Everywhere internet is available. Okay, in before days and all, we used 1 GB for 1 week. Nowadays, 1 GB is not sufficient for 1 day also. That much data we are using nowadays. So that's why we go for analytics. So data analytics is a process which is used to convert raw data into processed data. Then we need to do the data cleaning. Then we need to go for EDA, exploratory data analysis, which is a basic analysis of data. Then we can apply the model, machine learning algorithm model. Then we can visualize the result. Finally, we can make the decision. So this is the process. When we go for data analytics, this is a process. First, we need to take the data, collect the data, process it, clean it, and apply EDA, then apply machine learning. Then we can visualize the result. Finally, we can make the decision. So this is a process. Every industry, there is a process is involved. Every industry, we need the process. Okay, every industry, the process is very important. Okay, very much important. Okay, for example, if you take software industry, so they will not develop the software just like that. Okay, they will not develop the software just like that. So when they want to develop the software, so when they want to develop the software, they have set of activities involved. First, they will collect the requirement. Then they will do the designing, then coding, then testing, UAT. Likewise, there are number of activities are involved. Likewise, when we go for data analytics also, there is a process. Directly we can apply the machine learning algorithm to build the models and all. It is a process which comprises of data collection, processing, cleaning, EDA, and models, machine learning model. Then we can build the report, automate that. So it is a process. So to make the meaningful inference. Next. So let me give one small case study with respect to this analytics. How analytics is different from traditional statistics. Let me give one small story. case study. Alan went for a trek. On the way, he had to cross a stream. As Alan did not know swimming, he started exploring alternative routes to cross over. Suddenly, he saw a signpost which said average depth 3 feet. Alan was 5 feet 7 inches tall and thought he could safely cross the stream. Alan never reached the other end and drowned in the stream. So why did this tragedy happen? So why he drowned into the stream? What is the reason behind that? What is the reason? Can you think? See, it is mentioned that the average depth is 3 feet. Average means it is a not accurate value. It is an approximate value only. So at certain point, there is more depth also there. Okay, at certain point, there is more depth also there. So if that is the case, so we can't rely on the analytics, the statistics. Statistics gives the approximate result. What is the average? Adding all the value divided by number of observation is statistics. So it gives the approximate result only. It will not give the accurate result. That's why we go for data analytics. How data analytics is different from traditional statistics. Here we are using each and every analysis. Here we are using hypothesis. So hypothesis way of proving the result is a evidenced one. Hypothesis way of proving the result is more evidenced. So that's why we go for data analytics. When we prove the data, when we prove our analysis with the help of hypothesis, which is more evidenced. For example, for example, if you book the train ticket around 10 years before, assume that you booked the train ticket. So if that is the case, around 1 month before you booked the train ticket. So in that case, there are so much crowd is there. So everyone is used to book the train ticket in that time. It is a peak time. Everyone used to book the ticket in that time only. If that is the case, what happened? If that is the case, what happened? So yeah, it is very difficult to get the ticket. But still, you booked the ticket 1 month before you booked the ticket. During that journey, during that trip, during that vacation, all the family members were coming, like elders, childrens, everyone. Everyone is coming in that trip. So you are the sole responsibility to take care of booking. So in that case, you booked the train ticket also you booked. Okay, you booked the train ticket. The ticket also booked. But what happened? The status is in the still waiting list. Okay, the status is waiting list. If that is the case, so we need to wait. But what happened day by day, the waiting list number also getting decrease. Okay, the waiting list number also getting decrease. So if that is the case, we thought that, so once the chart prepared, the ticket will get confirmed, but chart also prepared on the journey date. But the still ticket is in the waiting list. So what we will do? So we may not go for that vacation. We may cancel that vacation because in that time we can't take any alternative routes also. It is very difficult. But nowadays, if you book the train ticket, okay, before booking the train ticket itself, you have CNF option. If you click the CNF button, if I book the train ticket now, What is the probability that the ticket will get confirmed once the chart is prepared? So we can take our decision there itself. Okay. So basis that we can take decision whether we can go for train or we can go for alternative routes. So that is the power of data analytics. With the help of data analytics, we can able to predict the futuristic demand we can able to predict. So that's why the data analytics is different from traditional statistics. So data analytics are very powerful in terms of accuracy and predictions, because here we are using hypothesis. Hypothesis way of proving the result is a evidenced one. Okay, that's why we go for data analytics. When we go for business analysis and data analytics, if you look into that, business and intelligence is nothing but with the help of past data and doing the analysis is called business intelligence. Whereas when we go for business data analytics, it is predicting the future. That is data analytics. So the data analytics is different from business intelligence. Business intelligence is a backward looking where we can do only slicing and dicing the data. With the help of business intelligence, we can create the report. Whereas when we go for data science, it is the forward looking. We can predict the futuristic demand we can able to predict. That's why we go for data science. The data analytics is nothing but predicting the futuristic demand. Okay. So that's the difference between the data analytics and business intelligence. The data analytics is applicable in almost all the industries. It is not restricted with a particular industry. Data analytics is applicable in almost all the places, starting from government to biotechnology. Every industries we can use, like government, biotechnology, finance, utility, energy, manufacturing, telecom, internet, insurance, retail, pharmaceutical, travel, gaming, healthcare. Every industries we need analytics. Analytics is very important. So everywhere across the industries. Okay. Machine learning is also one of the module in analytics. Everywhere the data analytics is very much important. For example, for retail sector, to do the store segmentation, market analysis, with the help of analytics, we can make the combo offers. Also, we can find which combination of product most of the customer is buying, which is the fast moving product, which is the slow moving product. Accordingly, we can able to manage the inventory. Also, we can able to make the effective supply chain management. So that is and all achieved in the retail sector. When it comes to telecom sector, to do the subscriber analysis, churn analysis, customer analysis, all these things we can do it in the telecom sector. For example, in before days and all, we need to recharge for each category, we need to recharge separately. But nowadays, you have some package, 499 rupees, all the things are there. So these type of advancement is a happen because of analytics. Analytics is achieved in the telecom sector and even in the healthcare, clinical data analysis and all we can do. Healthcare industry, clinical data analysis, everywhere we can use. Banking sector, financial service. Okay, for understanding the risk mitigation, risk analysis of the applicant or customer. Sports sector also analytics is very much used. Selecting the right player for right match is very important to win the match. Learning and education. Okay, to do the student performance analysis, result analysis, also very much important. Manufacturing sector, inventory management, supply chain management, and all we use energy management to do the forecasting, to do the capacity planning. These are all the things achieved through analytics only. E-commerce, web analytics, to do the sentimental analysis for understanding the customer buying pattern. Accordingly, we introduce a new combo. So that is in the e-commerce sector. Government sector also, for making the policies, law, for making the effective judgment in our result. Entertainment industry, releasing the right movie right time is very important to hit the movie. Okay, every industries nowadays requires analytics. Analytics plays vital role in almost all the industries to automate their process. Analytics also applicable in all the business functions also. Nowadays, enterprise applications also generating large volume of data like ERP, CRM, customer relationship management, risk management, operations, okay, infrastructure, supply chain, HR, every business functions requires analytics. CRM for customer understanding that the customer buying patterns, risk management, okay, for valuation of risk, operational management, okay, then infrastructure, supply chain, HR, all the business functions nowadays, analytics is very much important. Okay, not only the application, not only the business application, also it is applicable in app, mobile app also. Not only the web application, it is applicable in all the business app. Nowadays, business app also requires analytics like taxi app, movie app, food app, fitness app. For example, if you are continuously buying some food in the food app, what happened? If 1 week, for 1 week, if you are not able to book, the app is sending messages to you. So this week, this is the offer. Based on your past transaction, the app is recommending for further booking. That is also achieved because of analytics. Those type of recommendations are coming through notifications or comes completely because of analytics. Analytics is used widely in almost all the sectors. App wise, web application wise also it is very much used. So nowadays complex decisions also we can able to make with the help of predictive analytics. Even in the election result, okay, so that is also achieved because of analytics. So everywhere analytics is very important. So in this session we learned what is analytics. Also we discussed why the analytics is so popular nowadays, where the data is coming from, and what is the analytics process, which are all the industries we can apply, which are all the business functions we can apply. Okay, all these aspects we discussed in detail. Next session, let me explain detailedly about what is analytics and its modules. Let me explain it in detail for you. So that is all about today's session, this session. So we'll meet you in the next session. Until see you then. Bye. Thank you.